overtime encore, we just barreled right through. But thank you so much for being a part of it. It's the first night of this tour. You're an amazing audience. What a day to be in Dublin. I'm just saying, it seems like good luck. I had a wonderful time, so many friends here, and thank you, huge thanks to Kathleen Edwards for being amazing. Kind enough to sing on my new record as well. So I'm really excited for that. I played a few songs from that tonight. But I always like to end the same way at these shows, which is to say this, we heard a lot of sad songs tonight. And I think the thing about sad songs is, when I think they're important because I think that they acknowledge that we all struggle, we all suffer as humans. That's the original sin. We were all born with struggle and suffering. And these songs that acknowledge it, when we get together in a room like this and, sing them, listen to them, be close to each other in a real setting like this with real humans around us, it is an acknowledgement that we all suffer, that we all struggle. And I think that's a very, very beautiful thing. And I thank you for being part of that tonight. We're gonna end with this one. There was music in the plazas, whispering to hear. Crossed ourselves together when our God was nowhere near. Drinking left us legless, so we slithered up the street. The car alarms, they kept us up, the birds put us to sleep. And she said, hold on. Do you think that we're in danger? If we push it any further, do you think that we'll do damage? If we don't do what they say. I said, baby, don't you worry about a couple broken windows. That's just what it looks like when we're joyful. Crowded in the bathrooms and tipping over tables. That's just what it looks like when we're joyful. We can get out of the city, drive into the valley. If you do, I think that we'll discover the parkways all have barricades, they're checking on each driver. Such a funny time to become lovers. They'll say, wait up. We'd like to see your papers, to see if you're a danger, to see if you'll do damage, if you don't do what they say. I said, mister, don't you worry about a couple missing pistols. Things just disappear when we feel playful. You shouldn't act so frightened when we get up on the tables. That's just what it looks like when we're joyful. I was almost feeling sorry for the Rangers and the rifles. You can't get to heaven being hateful. With their eyes back in the sockets and a mess of broken bottles. That's just what it looks like when we're joyful. Sometimes when we celebrate, it looks just like we're pulling things apart. All the hissing and the whispers as we press ourselves together in the dark. There's a house up in the valley, it used to be a church. Went up there for a party, I met her on the porch. She took me to the wheelhouse, washed away my doubts, handed me this pamphlet and laid the whole thing out. It said, hold on. Are you scared about your future? Would you like to live forever? Do you think that you can manage? Do exactly what we say. Oh, and it was nice to finally feel a little something. It was nice to finally feel a little something. It was nice to finally feel a little something. This is what it looks like when we're joyful. This is what it looks like when we're joyful. This is what it looks like when we're joyful. This is what it looks like when we're joyful.